How we do? How we do today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everybody supporting, commenting about my dog yesterday. Man, such a great community we have here. I love it. You know, Ray reaching out to me. Just a coincidence that, you know, he was able to uplift me from, you know, how I've been feeling. And then you guys showing y'all support and everything, man, just makes you feel really good inside, man. Lifts you up, gets you out of, you know, a bad state of mind and all that. So, you know, I want to thank everybody for that. So today, let's change the subject a little bit. I might have to start crying here in a minute, don't want to. So, moving forward, today I'm on the hunt to find the set of trimmer head that goes on my trimmers, because yesterday me and Roberto started trimming a bush job and it started making some kind of grinding sound, so I took the head off of it and the gear fell out. So it messed the bearings in it up or something. So first thing this morning, I went to Tri-Grain. They didn't have it. Well, Marvin's in my town, they sell steels too. I like to go to Tri-Grain first. I even tell them that. I like to go to them first. Really, they're closest to my house when we leave. And they, you know, dealer support. You know, support them back, guys. Buy from them, you know. So, we'll run over here to Marvin's. And if they ain't got it, Ace Hardware, the next small town over, which we got to go up that way anyways to cut some yards today, they got it. So I got 3 opportunities to try to find this trimmer head that I need. So, cross your fingers, hope we find it. And we can get the trimming. We started about 6:30 this morning. So that gives us time to fuel up in the mornings, get us some ice, run over to wherever we need to run to, and get started. So, hope all y'all are doing well. Dude, these last 2 days in the mornings have felt so good. That's why I want to try to get all my trimmings done. I hate trimming bushes in the summer heat. We try to get them all done before then, but it never works, man. It never fails. You still got to trim bushes in July and August. Y'all let me know on that one. I'm sure y'all do too. Put down in the comments, man. I'd like to have everything done so I don't do it in July, August, and some of September, just so I don't have to be in that heat. But it never fails. They grow so quick, man, you're still gonna have to trim them. Some place is gonna have to get trimmed. It never fails. So, yep. Well, let's see what we can find, guys. I'll be back. All right, guys. So, Marvin's had the tool we needed. It's the combi set for steel. So all we're doing is taking this head off, putting it on this head. This all still works really good. It's the head that messed up. So to do that, the same wrench that comes with your weed eater, 2 bolts there, take it off, 2 bolts there, take it off, slide the other one in. It's that simple, guys. So let me get this switched out. We'll get the video going again and show y'all trimming some bushes. All right. Stop. So guys, all you do is, well, we don't need that piece. That is the piece that came out of it, the bearing. So you just want to slide it back in. And you got to spin it around till it catches, because you know it's going to seat in there a whole lot more. So you gotta twist it around. There it is. See that pushed all the way down a lot further? That locks it down in there. Then you want to look down your weed eater. Make sure you got it square. Then just screw it back on, guys. Give me a second, I'll crank it up. It's gonna be a cold start crank. I don't know how good it's gonna crank up.
Sunrise on the Rio Grande, fields of green and golden sand. Farmers with a steady hand, working on this hallowed land. Long days in dusty boots, driving tractors, planting roots. They're the ones who bring us food, keeping all our dreams in bloom. From Amarillo down to Austin, cotton fields and cattle roaming. In their hearts this land's worth holding, all their stories worth told. Sweat and toil beneath the sun, their hard work is never done. Through the seasons, rain or shine, they're the heroes of our time. Here's to the heart of Texas, to the farmers strong and true. With their hands they build the future for me and you. We're grateful for the bounty, for the fields so wide and free. To the workers of this country, you're the backbone of the dream. Blue bonnets by the highway's edge, rows of crops and garden beds. Underneath the Texan sky, you can see the eagles fly. Tending to the soil with care, they provide us more than fair. It's the spirit that we share in this land beyond compare. Lone Star flags, they stand and wave, honoring the lives they gave to the farmers.
So you see, guys, nothing to it, switching them heads out or whatever. And that thing cost me $211 for that head. And I just stuck it back on my original hedge trimmer setup. So luckily Marvin's had it. We're able to come over here, trim the job. I think we got like 2 more jobs we might do today with about 4 yards to mow. But I left my tripod at home, so I had Roberto record me a little bit. I don't know what it's going to turn out like. He's not the best filmer. I wish he was. And but we got this, and he's finished up cleaning up on it and everything. But while he was doing that, finished up cleaning up and everything, I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit more about stuff I heard, or I tried to. Y'all need to go check this guy out, man. He's pretty good. It's Nick at P&H Lawn Care. A lot of y'all probably already subscribed to him, man. The guy's got really good knowledge. He's really, I just started listening to him. I just started watching him about, probably about 2 weeks ago. Been watching some of his videos and everything. And man, he's got some great ideas, some great stuff. And, I messaged him last night and said, hey man, new subscriber, love the channel. But, I noticed that he cuts a yard, you know, if it's thick or whatever, he'll do like 4 mows on it. You know, he'll turn, and that's fine. You change the directions when you mow. I get that. But on a 1 service call going out there, he might cut that yard 4 times. And I messaged him and said, hey man, do you charge more when you have to do multiple cuts on a yard? Because see, I told him, I said, because we tell our customers, you know, if you're bi-weekly and it bunches up in your yard and all that, well, I can't help that. You need to let me come out sooner. And a lot of my customers will, some of them won't, and they don't really care if it's bunched up or whatever. I mean, we live in the country, man. We don't live in the city or nothing. So, you know, people where I'm from, they just want the grass short. They don't care how it looks. They just want it where there ain't no snakes coming in their yard, no animals, no critters or anything like that, you know. So a lot of my customers could care less, you know. It's like Ray and all them are saying, you know, the trashy yards, you know. So, but I just messaged him that, and he said, no, I don't charge anything extra for that. It's, you know, it only takes me a couple more minutes to, and he's solo too. And I get that if you're solo, but if you're paying a guy and you're having to sit there and mow that yard 4 or 5 times, man, you're costing yourself money, man. You know, I like his channel, and I'm gonna stay subscribed to it. I'm gonna stay listening and watching it and everything. But, you know, time management is everything, man. So what I do is, trying to explain myself, I tell my customers, hey, look, if you're bi-weekly and you won't let me go weekly because you don't want me to go the duration of the whole season, how about let me just go weekly during the growth season? I'm talking about when it's really growing. And then it's only about 2 months out of the whole lawn season that we're going to deal with some massive growing. And to my case, that's pretty much like June and July. June and July, and a lot of people are probably thinking, no, it's probably April, May. It's really not, man. It's really, the grass don't really start growing until the temperatures get up in the evenings at night. And like this year, it was like towards the end of May, towards the beginning of July. So put me in that little section and let me just come out more often. That way it's not putting wear and tear on my mowers, and it's not making your yard look crappy, you know? I mean, yeah, you're going to pay a little extra, but, you know, it's going to be beneficial for both of us. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, a lot of my customers went that route. A lot of them. Same way, as far as leaves go. In a 2-week period, a lot of leaves will fall on this property, and I don't do any bagging or nothing like that. We just mulch from now on. That's all we've been doing for the last couple of years. And I mentioned it previous in my videos too, that in the fall, when the leaves are falling or whatever, we go to weekly on everybody. It doesn't matter. If you don't want my service, that's fine. I'll cancel you or whatever. But we made it a point to go weekly during leaf season. And nobody canceled. Everybody was happy with it. And I'm telling you guys, it's a lot easier on my machines. I just put mulching kits on the mowers and go to town, man. Roberto will blow everything out for me, and I'll just mulch everything up, and we'll go to the next yard. I'm not spending so much time in one yard, because that's what I was doing before. I'd spend 2 hours when in the grass season, and they won't only charge me the same as the grass cut. In the grass season, I'd spend 20, 30 minutes. In the leaf season, I would spend 2 hours. It just didn't add up. The prices didn't add up. I was losing money left and right. So I pushed everybody to weekly. We're getting done a whole lot faster. And kind of same way that I'm talking about this guy right here. I don't know if he's tried to tell his customers that just in that span period, hey, let's go weekly, you know. We'll go back to, once it starts drying up and we ain't cutting grass as much, you know, it ain't so thick, we'll go back to bi-weekly, you know. We'll push it back to bi-weekly. So hang on a second, guys. Roberto. All right, guys, like I said, didn't have a tripod today. Another yard trimmed up. But guys, I wanted to let y'all know, man, I'm not hating on that P&H guy. By no means. He's got a lot of great knowledge and everything. I'm just on my side of way my business works. Time is everything, guys. Just like, let's say the cable company, if you use more cable than what you're supposed to use, don't they charge you more? Power, water. I mean, if you use more than what you say you're going to use and you take longer and all that, people charge you more, you know? So what makes you any different in your business? Check out them. Got them all trimmed up. It's looking good out here. So, hey, Roberto, we need to spray too. Spray with a killer a little bit. Yeah, lady wanted me to spray a little bit too out here, like the driveway and the flower beds a little bit. Her mailbox has gravel around it. We need to spray around it. So we charge extra for that, guys. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, everything in your business, you can make a whole lot more money as long as you charge for it. And look, guys, I used to be the yes man in my business at the beginning. I did. I was bad about it. Like, I would make sure I'd try to get every leaf out of the yard. I'd try to make sure I got every clipping up out of the yard. I was that guy. I'm not lying to y'all. I mean, I still stand by quality work and all that, but like, I mean, there has to be a time where people need to pay for that quality work. If you're going to give them a quality work, completely better, top notch, that's a premium price, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, a majority of my customers pay a premium price. We do a great job for them, and still, there might be some bunches left over. You know, I mean, just a little bit. You know, I can't. You know, we run over it. But if it's taking you too long, I mean, you got to do something different, guys. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not hating on that guy. I like his channel. Like I said, I just subscribed to him. I've been watching his channel for 2 weeks. And he's got one of them channels that you can watch one video and it'll make you watch several videos. He's that good, guys. He's got a lot of knowledge. Like, he talks about buying a business. I think that was his video yesterday. If you would buy a business from another company or whatever, I agree with him. No, because all you're buying is equipment. You can't buy customers. Even if you have a contract, that contract is voided once you quit your business to sell to somebody else. That contract is voided. It's no more. So he is so right. You know, I just asked him a question in his video, a comment of, hey man, if you're cutting it so many multiple times on one property, are you charging for that? And he said, no, I would never do that. I used to be that guy, guys. I used to be, hey, when I did leaves and everything, I made sure I got every single leaf up. And there's times, and you know, if you're in the business and you're real out here, you know there's times in the year when you get the front yard done, you go to the back, you come back to the front yard, it look like you ain't done nothing. You just leave. You know, you give them your time. That's what I'm saying. When leaves are falling and everything, I tell them, look, it's your yard. It takes me about an hour to do. So here we go. We're going to mulch all the leaves up we can for an hour. I'm going to run over the whole yard and mulch up most of the leaves that I can for 1 hour. Because when I leave, they're falling as I'm cutting them, guys. But they're not stacked up, you know. And then 2 weeks we'll go again. Or, everybody's weekly now. We go 1 week, and eventually it cleans itself up. We're done with our leaves around Christmas time, guys. I leave, go off down south. We got places down south that we go with family and everything. And we don't start back until probably January the 6th or 7th or something like that. You know, maybe the 10th. You know, we'll take off from a week before Christmas and then probably come back 2 or 3 weeks after Christmas. That's how me and Roberto do. Our leaves are done then. So yeah, you hear Roberto in the background. He said Christmas is my bonus. Yeah, he gets a Christmas bonus every year, guys. I mean, he does a great job. I'm gonna take care of him. So
good buzz, man.
You wanna say hey to YouTube, dude? Roberto, you wanna say hey to YouTube?
Hello everybody. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? El canal de Lee Irving Lawn Service.
He loves it, guys. He loves being out here working. So we got one more yard to take on. That's it for today. Short day today, guys. I'll get back with y'all here in a little while. All right, guys. I know I didn't mention what type of hedge trimmer it is, but it's the HL94Ks. So what I did is I just got the combi head to stick on it. This is the old one, and I know you can't see down in there, but it blew the bearing out of it. So that's why I had to go and switch it out. So the reason I'm telling y'all that is, guys, I've even done this before. Had an extra weed eater, the head messed up. I've went and got a combi unit and stuck it on there and used it for a hedge trimmer. It's a lot cheaper than buying the whole setup. That's just for the guys that, you know, want to try to save in their business. If they got one sitting around, dude, it fits right on there. You can switch it out. $200 far as, you know, and you'll have a long hedge trimmer instead of buying the whole setup for like $500, $600. You know, you can just switch out your weed eater head, stick it on there, and then now you have a set of long extension hedge trimmers. And they sell the combi unit. They sell it with the articulating head too, and with the straight shaft. I already had the articulating head one, so I just went ahead and got the straight head one and got it right back. Now, I know a lot of people like the handheld hedge trimmers, and I used to too a lot, but them smaller weed eater style hedge trimmers, man, you don't have to bend down as much. It don't hurt your back when you're trimming bushes and everything. It will get kind of aggravating if you're up against a building or a house and you're having to maneuver it around or whatever, but in the longevity, I like the short weed eater style hedge trimmers, and then I have the long hedge trimmers that articulate. I love them, guys. They are amazing. I can get around the bush real quick, get the top, and be done with it. So, guys, I know this video is going really, really long. Sorry about that. But, guys, thank y'all so much. Please put a comment in there about the whole situation with, do you charge more for multiple cuts on a yard? You know, because your time and everything. Put it in the comments. Let me know, man. I want to talk to y'all about that and everything. So, guys, thanks again. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, guys. Peace.